Pej.
And I'm Paul.
Happy holidays. Hopefully everyone had a good chance to relax. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2017.
Yeah, for sure.
Cheers to that.
Cheers, sir.
And to you.
Yeah.
And we're going to kick off the show and talk about beer, which is definitely one of my favorite topics.
And tech, which I never thought would intersect in this show, but thankfully we have a gadget to show off. So best gift I think I got this holiday season is something I've never heard of until now, which is this Fizzics beer draft system, right? So it's designed to take any beer that you buy in a can or bottle or even a growler of beer from a beer store or wherever you get your beer from, craft breweries or what have you. And if you want that real draft taste and to have the head on the beer, this thing can do it for you. Right?
Which sounds kind of gimmicky because you're like, well, I can pour myself a glass and get the level of head that I want. And, usually you don't want a lot of head on your beer. You want to be able to, taste the authenticity right out of a can or a bottle. But, why don't you, this thing I was a skeptic. This thing's actually pretty cool. We've been testing this out, as you can imagine. Yeah. So we had what are we pulling out now?
So we have an empty in here, so I'm just going to pull out of the chamber here. It's basically pressurized. This is where you put your beer. This one here actually, and they have different models, so check it out. But this one actually fits this is like a 64-ounce growler of beer. And it actually fits right in. This
is kind of nice. So the chamber allows you to fit up to a 64-ounce growler, as you just said. You can put ice in there to keep your beer cool.
And apparently it'll stay cold for 48 hours if you do that.
And it's vacuum sealed now, like once you lock that thing in place.
Right. And that's really it. Batteries go on the top. Haven't had to replace them yet.
4 AA batteries, and there's no CO2 cartridge. There's nothing, no other item that you need other than the beer that you buy, the batteries that you put in, and then why don't you show off what happens?
Basically got one lever on top, which is how it works. You hold your glass about 60 degrees, pull it forward, just does the regular pour. We think it's doing something with the carbonation there, but I'm honestly not sure if it's...
it seems to be the magic is when you pull back and...
Right. The one thing you do have to keep track of, and I'll not talk over the motor because you can obviously hear that. Now when I push the lever the other way, it's going to put the head on the beer, and this is where its patent pending technology kicks in, and you'll see the results.
Again, I thought this was pretty gimmicky, but it's pretty good. We tried a regular beer, and it was just regular, more carbonated than what you would get out of the bottle, which was okay. It felt drafty. But then, an artisan beer or a craft beer where you've got various types of flavors and aromas, it really punched them up. And I was like, I was very, very surprised by what it can do and the fact that there's no CO2 or nitrogen infusion happening. It's really sound waves being emitted against the pour right into your glass. And the design of this thing is pretty cool. The fact that it's ultra portable, you just came over, plugged it in, and you came over, lay it down, and ready to go.
Yeah, this rubber mat comes out. You can just rinse it off, and then to clean it, if you're switching beers, you just run a glass of warm water through it, and that's really it.
If you like beer, you got to put this thing on your list. And as I said, I was a skeptic, and I'm going to buy 2, one for upstairs, one for downstairs.
Yeah, get them all you can. Best way to get them is really online. I heard Best Buy did carry them, but they were definitely sold out over the holidays for most.
Folks. And these guys, you were saying that they were on what
they were involved with Kickstarter at one point. I think they were mentioned on might have been non-Shark Tank for that matter. But they're worth checking out if you like beer and like draft beer in particular and want that experience at home. It's a great option.
Man Cave, Man Cave approved.
It's a must-have from Man Cave.
I'm Pej,
and I'm Paul.